From Troy University and Troy Public Radio, this is On Leadership with Dr. Jack Hawkins Jr., Chancellor of Troy University.
On February the 26th, 1887, Alabama Governor Thomas C. signed into law the act creating a normal school in Troy, Alabama, which was devoted to the training of teachers for Alabama's classrooms. Of course, the normal school evolved into what we know today as Troy University. And while we still prepare excellent educators, we're now an international university offering over 100 different degree programs. Our predecessors at Troy were doing much more than preparing teachers. They were also preparing leaders for our great state. In 19th century Alabama, teachers occupied a very special place in their communities, as more than 35% of the population was functionally illiterate. So it's correct to say that leadership development has been a part of Troy University's culture since its founding, and it's an aspect of our culture that we continue to embrace today. Troy offers an academic minor in leadership designed to teach the very best practices and to prepare students to assume leadership roles once they graduate. I've spoken to leadership classes at Troy for almost 35 years, and we have more than 200 different clubs and organizations on campus which provide opportunities for leadership development. And strong student leadership can make the difference in a successful academic year and a mediocre one. But it's not just about serving our college students. Troy fosters leadership development for high school students by serving as the home for Boys and Girls State, the Hobie Youth Leadership Program, and the Lions Club Youth Leadership Camp, among others. And in the fall of 2020, we began our newest doctoral program, the PhD in Global Leadership. Around the world, Troy has more than 135 partnerships with universities in 31 different countries. Our partners agreed there is real need for leadership education with a global perspective. The program has attracted a high caliber of student. We've active duty military officers, including one current base commander and a colonel in the Brazilian Marine Corps. We enroll business leaders, including an executive with the European Investment Bank in Belgium. And from the fine arts, we enroll administrators in many programs, such as the one that leads the Youth People's Chorus in New York City. The bottom line, Troy University is training leaders in many different professions from many different nations. Indeed, currently we have 13 nations represented in that PhD program. After having seen thousands of students undergo leadership training, I'm convinced one characteristic is vital to success, and that is a willingness to take full responsibility as the leader. It's not enough to talk the talk. Successful leaders must also walk the walk. One Troy University leader from our rich history willing to walk the walk was Charles Bunyan Smith, who served as president from 1937 until 1961. President Smith pulled Troy through the Great Depression and got the college into its best shape ever, with more than 500 students enrolled by 1939. But 2 years later, America's entry into World War II saw our enrollment decline to 200 students. But President Smith continued to advocate for more funds from the legislature, and he refused to cut programs that he believed were vital. After the war, the Montgomery GI Bill led to an enrollment boom for colleges around the nation, including Troy, where the enrollment actually doubled. So, Trojans everywhere owe President Smith a great debt for leading us through the troubled times. I'm proud to be part of Troy's legacy of leadership, and I'm certain our best days as an institution lie ahead.
You've been listening to On Leadership with Dr. Jack Hawkins Jr., Chancellor of Troy University. On Leadership is available wherever you get your podcast.